So quite a few rules of Brahmagupta are about 0. So 0 is equal number of negatives and equal number of positives. If you think of these as holes in the ground and these as, let's say, pegs that you can put into the holes, then equal number of positives and equal number of equal number of positives and equal number of negatives is 0. So this is how Brahmagupta had defined 0, and then he had given various rules making 0 a additive identity. Which means if I have 0, I'm going to just write 0 with a regular color. 0 plus, let's say, 5. Okay. The number 0 added to any number does not change the number. 0 removed from any number does not change the number. 0 added to 0 stays 0. And the same with negative numbers, right? 0 added with negative numbers does not change the number. Zero removed from a negative number does not change the number. So these are all different properties of 0. So the definition of multiplication, let's say 3 times 2, actually starts with 0. And what we are saying is 3 has to be added 2 times to 0. This is the definition of multiplication. So 3 times 2 is 3 added 2 times to 0. So if you had, let's say, negative 3 times 2, that's also, you start with 0 and you add negative 3 2 times. So this of course gave, the first one gave you 6 and the second one gave you negative 6. And then the third rule is if you are multiplying, let's say, a positive number, 3 times negative 2. Then this is again the same 0. And now instead of adding, which was determined by this number, I am subtracting. I have to remove 3 2 times. Right? And if I had negative 3, multiplied by negative 2, then I have the same 0. And I have to remove negative 3 2 times. Right? And you can either, when children write this down, they can use their, in Tamil, panam, right? Panam, rendu panam, panam. Rendu rinam, or rendu kadan, kadan. Rendu kadan, kadan. Negative of negative, hopefully they have done by then. So negative minus a negative number is a positive number. We looked at this as another rule. Two rules we had created, right? Rinam or kadan etta panam. Kadan etta panam. So this becomes 3 plus 3, 6. So all the four rules of integer multiplication just come out from the definition of multiplication. Even the more obvious one, 3 times 0, to 0 you add nothing, you add no 3's, so it stays 0. So the integer multiplication, based on the few rules we have looked at from Brahmagupta, we basically modified some of his rules. He had a lot of rules about 0, which were like some of them are here. It clearly defines what the multiplication should be.